Hi there, welcome back to Gothic. I'm Byron. In the last video I said we were about to enter the old camp, and since I'm true to my word, this is what we're going to do.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Nah.
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
Okay. And Diego said we were to go to a guy named Thorus. He would be at the entrance of the castle. That pretty much looks like a castle. And there's a guy standing here. Oh, there's Diego again. Thorus.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
Yeah, so bribing him is no option right now because I don't have 1,000 nuggets. And Diego told us we should never tell anybody about the letter to the Hide Mages because everybody would slit our throats just to get that letter, but actually nobody attacks us. So we can mention it as often as we want.
I need to get into the castle. I have a letter here for the High Fire Mage.
And you expect me to let you stroll inside the castle to hand it over and collect your reward?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, show me the letter.
I'm not letting you handle it. Forget it.
Okay, I've forgotten.
Thorus is a cool guy. Okay. I want to work for Gomez then.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work
I'm
for
a
him?
handsome guy.
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
That all sounds perfectly fine to me, but he probably will have a quest for us, so we will insist here.
There must be something you want done.
No, the things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your
Hey,
patron sets
you're
for
just
you.
walking, right between two guys that are having a conversation. You're quite impolite. Yeah.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready
Bring
for
it
your
on.
task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Sounds to me like the mages are your problem.
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire while he was sleeping. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordred?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
So, we have a quest. And it's actually supposed to be a big thing to get into the castle, but actually it's not, because if you draw your weapon you're supposed to be in combat mode and NPCs will react differently, so just draw your weapon and run through here.
Put the weapon down.
Easy as that. And we are in the castle.
Let's talk about that.
And there is a fire mage, so we could actually give him the ladder that we have.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a ladder for him.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes, a magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
Since he's a fire mage, we can give it to him.
Here it is.
This letter is addressed to Zardus.
And
What's so exciting about that?
Zardus has not been a servant of Innos for ages. He left us some years ago and turned towards black magic. He lives in a tower in the middle of the Orc land and concentrates on his studies. He said he would go his own way to find out what went wrong with the barrier. Wait here. I'll be back in a moment.
And up he goes. And there he is. Carrying the reward? What now? Yeah, talk to me, man.
Caristo was beside himself with delight. He said that you may go to Thorus and choose your reward.
Where can I find Thorus?
Where can I find Torres?
He is in front of the temple building all day. At night, he is inside like all the others. But only magicians may enter the temple house, so you can only speak to him during the day.
So this means we're too late. Damn.
Tell me something about the Magicians of Fire.
The Circle of Fire takes its powers from the grace of Innos. The God of Light, Truth, and Justice watches over us. The magicians consider themselves to be the chosen ones, and that's how they treat others. I was lucky to be admitted. Caristo made me his apprentice. He probably just wanted some entertainment. Since then, I've been trying to improve my magic skills every day in order to be admitted to the next circle.
And you tried to be entertaining, didn't you?
I want to become a magician's apprentice too, just like you.
Caristo chose me because I did something special for the Ore Barons. Unless you do something truly exceptional, he will never consider you for apprenticeship. Besides, you must belong to the old camp. I doubt if Caristo would take a member of any other camp for his apprentice.
Okay, so if we wanted to be a fire mage, that would be
See
quite
you later.
difficult. But we could join them. And let's see whether our combat mode trick also works if we want to get in here.
You may not cross. See you later.
What the fuck? Okay, looks like it's working. And there's Thorus. You owe me something.
Greetings, magician.
May Innos watch over you. I trade in magic knowledge, and I can show you how to increase your magic powers.
Yum, 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 yum. I've passed the letter on.
Caristo sent me. I've passed the letter on to him, and I'm to choose my own reward.
You have done us a great service, and you shall have your reward. Choose carefully.
Yeah, you could get a ring of dexterity, ring of strength, some spells, or essence of the spirit that increases your maximum mana, and I will take that.
I would like to have the potion.
A wise choice. You have picked the most precious of all gifts. Drink the potion and your power will grow.
Nice. And you could buy stuff from him.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Yeah, and potions and spells and some books. But I don't want that. And he could train you to raise your mana.
I need more magic power.
I can help you to increase your power. What use you make of it is up to you.
But I don't want to waste skill points here right now.
What do I have to do to become a magician?
Talk to Master Cadisto, if he has time for you.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Speak to Milton. And now go.
Okay. I will not, you know, mess around with the magicians anymore. Because I'm not supposed to be in here. So let's take out your weapon and leave again. Everything is cool? Yep. Where's Milton? Doesn't matter. So we have this nice little potion. Essence of the Spirit, bonus for maximum mana 5. No. So we have 5 mana points now. And now we have 10. Okay, let's get out of here again. That wasn't too hard. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow the game developers didn't think of that. That if you're in combat mode, NPCs react differently to you.
Put the weapon away.
It's,
Put it away.
It's gone.
I'm serious. Away with that.
Okay, now you. Okay, they have to see.
Hold it.
What's up?
You can't go in the castle. Beat it.
Okay, I won't go in there. Where's Diego? Yeah, the problem is now it's night, and most people will not take kindly to us entering their huts. But I think Diego is okay if we go in here because he likes us, so we can talk to him. Hey, Diego. There he is.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons,
women.
Everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
So we talked to Thorus.
I've talked to Thorus.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
It's a
First,
nice camera
there
perspective.
are a few things you should know.
From below the table.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far.
Yeah.
If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
So tell me more about the barrier.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
I showed you
The last
first
one
video.
who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Yeah, but I have places to go, things to do, you know.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thorus. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, and you know, remember how he stressed the point that the list should not reach the new camp? Strange that he would mention something like that.
Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Yeah, but I don't need a map right now. I pretty much know the map, the colony, the area, the surroundings.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
That's cool, but I don't want that right now.
Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Okay, and if you ask him what about my esteem within the camp, he would tell you how much progress you've made. We didn't do
Take care.
anything, so we probably didn't make any progress, but I think we should save, just in case. Because I don't know how he will react to me taking his tumbler. It seems to be okay. And would you mind if I picked your chest? Would that be cool? Oh, see, it's locked. Okay. What do we get? Some picklocks, essence of healing, a pan, a jug, some water, cheese, ore, very useful, and some grilled meat. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, let's see whether we can find that Fingers guy first. He's somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. Oh, mud. We have to avoid him. He's an annoying character. He follows you around and talks to you every 5 seconds till you beat him. I think Fingers should be somewhere around here. Who are you? Fingers?
Hey, you!
Yeah.
You're learning fast!
People don't like if you enter their huts.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
So what can you teach me?
What can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
So you could learn to sneak, you could learn how to open locks, or pickpockets. And I think pickpockets, it's rather useless. Can I learn pickpocket level 2 right now?
How can I become an expert at cracking locks?
You need to become advanced before you can become a master.
Like I thought. So we have to take the level 1 first.
How can I improve my lockpicking skills?
You'd like to know that, wouldn't you? It's not too difficult to begin with. Above all, you have to make sure that your lockpick doesn't break off. If you're a little bit more patient in future, you'll see that you won't need that many lockpicks anymore.
Okay. You wouldn't speak up for me in front of, so let's see whether we learned enough.
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Yes, you've learned something which makes you quite useful to us. We can make use of skilled thieves in this camp here. You'll have my vote.
Good. Okay, and we will learn lockpicking part 2 later. Don't have to do that right now. Not necessary. How much money do I have, by the way? What is that? Oh, that's snacks, amulet. Where's my ore? I have enough. That means I can learn the hunting skills now, because I have more than 300 ore. Oh damn, it's raining cats and dogs here. So I will leave the camp right now and return to the guys from the new camp, to the hunters. Where was it? It was some... oh, here's the bridge. Move it. Hello, Mr. Bridge Guard. What time is it? Okay, 12 minutes to 3 in the morning. I won't sleep. You can sleep here in the game, but I will very seldom do that because I want to get out of here. If you sleep, you get HP back, it's a good thing, but you can also eat stuff that... oh yeah, I forgot something the last time I was here, because I think there is an item lying around, copper beech seed. That would give us some mana, I think. Where is it here? 5 mana points. Yeah, we need that, so now we have 10. Let's say... no, what's my mouse doing? Let's say hi to the hunters, because I want to learn.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer.
Okay.
If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable.
Yes, they are.
At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
And we have the money and we have the skill points, so let's do it.
What do I have to observe while skinning reptiles?
The only reptiles suited for this purpose are lurkers and swamp sharks. If you slit the skin at the sides, it'll peel off by itself. From now on, you should be able to skin reptiles.
Show me how to take off the claws.
Actually, it's quite simple if you know what to do. Bend the claws forward, never backwards. And you mustn't pull them out either. Claws can be taken, especially from lizards. From now on, you'll know which creature's claws to take.
How can I skin these creatures?
It's very important to skin them from the back to the front. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Furs are very valuable. The furs of wolves and shadow beasts can be used to make clothes. When you examine the fur of a killed animal, you'll soon notice if it can be used or not.
How do I get the teeth?
The most important thing is to make sure the teeth don't splinter. To avoid that, put your knife near the center of the tooth and lever it out carefully. You can take the teeth of wolves, shadow beasts, and snappers.
Okay, the beast should be dead once I do that, but still reminds me of the dentist. Not good. So we have... does it show somewhere? No, it doesn't really show. But we learned that, and now we have 6 skill points left. And like 440 experience points till the next level. So we have the test of faith. Diego has sent me to the old mine. I'm supposed to get a list from a guide called Iron. The list must on no account fall into the hands of the new camp. Iron will give me the list if I tell him that Diego sent me. Graham will give me a map. I can find him to the left of the north gate. I have Thorus quest. Thorus asks me to remove a rogue called Mordrag from the camp. It's up to me how I do it, but nobody must find out that Thorus is involved. Mordrag is at the south gate at the back of the castle. Yeah, and I want to get an admission to the new camp, and Fingers is really satisfied with my progress. This is the first guy who would support me if I wanted to join the old camp. But there are 2 more camps, so it will take a while till I decide which camp I will join. I know which camp I will join, but I won't tell you right now. We just have to wait and find out. So let's get into the new old camp again. Oh wait, there's another tumbler. What's with all the tumblers in this game? Who are you? Just a guard at Baltaran.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I am Baltaran of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
He's one of the guys from the sect, from the swamp camp.
What is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper?
We're a community of believers in a new faith. Our camp is situated in the east, in the swamp. I've come to preach the words of the Sleeper to strangers like you.
Really?
Who is the Sleeper?
The Sleeper is our Redeemer. He disclosed himself 5 years ago through Iberian, our master. Since then, we have renounced the 3 gods. And you should do so as well. The
Why?
gods just stood by and watched while we were exiled to this prison. But the Sleeper will lead us to freedom.
How do I get to the Brotherhood's camp?
I'm busy, but Baal Parvez should be somewhere in this camp as well. He's near the marketplace, on the other side of the castle. I believe he's even got his own hut there.
Tell me about the Sleeper's teachings.
The Sleeper is a powerful being, maybe even more powerful than Innos, the god of light. He is with us in spirit, but his power is still limited. He has been sleeping for 1,000 years, but now the moment of his awakening is near. He has chosen us to be witnesses to his awakening and to spread his word. So listen, all those who join the Sleeper will have immortal souls, but those who are against him will be punished. But the Sleeper is compassionate and sends proof of his might to all who doubt him.
How does your God prove his might?
He speaks to us through visions. Whoever hears his voice no longer doubts his might. If you take the weed which grows in the swamp, you will be close to the Sleeper and able to hear him. Some people even see images.
I see.
You smoke things and then you see images? Uh-huh.
What will the way to freedom look like?
We are preparing a great invocation of the Sleeper, in which all novices create the contact together. In this invocation, the Sleeper will reveal the path to freedom.
Great.
I need to get into the castle. Can you help me?
I fear I cannot, brother. The only ones among us who may enter the castle are those who supply the weed to Gomez. We gather swamp weed and sell part of it to the old camp in exchange for goods from the outside world. If you were one of the couriers working for Kor Kalom, you could get into the castle. But for that, you would need to be one of us. What do you want to do in the castle anyway?
And although we do not have the letter anymore, yeah, well, you could tell him it doesn't matter.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Oh. And where did you get that from? The mages gave you that before they threw you in here, right? You're stupid to tell people about it. But don't worry. I won't tell anybody. But do yourself a favor, and don't tell anybody else about it either. The people here might slit anybody's throat for a thing like that. Most people would love to earn the reward you get for a message from the outside world.
A potion or a ring? Or 3 scrolls? It's not really much, but okay. So, yeah. That is one of the guys of the swamp camp. What? It's getting dark, light brighter again? Yeah, it's 4:30. Oh yeah, there's something I want to show you. See, we have a pen and wait, wrong button. We have lots of raw meat. And a raw meat gives us 10 life points back, but grilled meat gives us 15 life points back. And you can use the pan to grill your meat. See? This is rather nice. So we have to do that 70 times. But you can do it quite fast, as you see. I wish we could see him better while he grills the meat, but no. Just have to look at his shoulder. So you should never really eat raw meat. Always try to grill it and get the 50% increase in healing power. So, how much did we grill yet? Wow, now we have 57 on. Oh, only 30 remain, 29. So we should be finished soon. So I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's it. Okay, and who lives in that hut here? Of course, if we get annoyed. No, we're not in the hut yet. We didn't enter the hut yet. It's a guy named Grabo. That's the stupid thing. If you walk around during night, you have to always initiate a conversation while you're still outside of the hut.
How are you doing?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really complain.
And I can't really
And
see
where do
you.
you get your
there
ore
you are.
from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people here, I can help you sort the thing out.
How do you do that?
If I was in trouble, you could help me? How?
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thorus. You better never get into trouble with him, but then, well, you never know. Thorus can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you again.
And that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. As a greenhorn, you depend on him. So you come to see me. I know a lot of people here Thorus listens to. They put in a good word for you, and Thorus is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of favors. Your ore. And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
Okay.
Could you tell me which of the shadows belongs to the influential people here?
You want to impress the right people, do you? Diego has the most power of all the shadows. He trusts Fingers, Whistler, and Sly. Dexter and Fisk sell their stuff on the market square. They have many customers, even the guards, and that makes them rather influential. And then there's Scatty. He's in charge of the arena and determines who fights and all that. Many people here owe him ore. He's important as well.
Okay, now we know the influential people, and we didn't piss anybody off, so everything's fine. Oh yeah, and see, now that we have open locks on the first level, we have a skill of 50% to actually open a lock. So that's good. So There's some water here. I don't know. I think in the German version of the game you will see some sort of rock band that does some middle age music, dark age music. It's called In Extremo. That will perform here later in the game. But I'm not really sure whether this will happen in the English version as well, because there are always some troubles with, you know, international licenses of music and who is allowed to play music where, and yeah. This is just a digger. Let's try to see whether there's someone in here. It's just a digger. We don't have to talk to your ordinary digger. So, hey Kyle.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
Sucks to be you, man.
What's your...
No, we already had that. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I guess that's not good. You don't like that. What are you doing? You're sitting on the table? You're not supposed to do it. Like, are you taking a dump there? No, man, what's wrong with you? Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay, so everybody's running through your hut. Yes.
Hey,
Oh.
you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you. People like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
I can take care of myself, thank you.
You mean you want me to pay protection money? No thanks. I can take care of myself.
Have it your own way, kid. You'll soon regret turning down a friendly offer.
No.
See ya.
Take care of yourself, kid.
Bloodwind is a bastard. He's gonna sick down some guys on us. It's not going to be funny. We have to save now. It's just a digger. Digger. Where is that bastard? Jesse, what's your problem? If a guy has a name, you should talk to him. Yeah, take a gulp and then talk to me, man.
How's things?
New here, are you? You better know that it's no good getting into trouble with the guards. When they want protection money, you better pay. Otherwise, half the camp will be against you.
Okay. I just didn't pay. Was that a bad thing? Oh yeah, I think that's him. Let's save. I'm curious how that works out. He doesn't do anything, okay.
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
Thanks, but no thanks.
What if I don't pay?
Hey, man, don't stress yourself. You're a newcomer. Take a look around. Collect a bit of ore, and when you're ready to pay, then pay. You can do it anytime, but don't count on my help until you've made your contribution to my expenses. I'm sure you'll understand.
I'll see you later.
Just you take care of yourself.
Don't worry, I'm fine. You could pay 10 ore to everybody here and they would protect you or not sick guys on you. But I'm not paying protection money. So, who's the guy I'm looking for?
Hey, you!
That would be you. Talk to me.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh?
That's right.
If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
For instance?
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Why won't he sell the weapon to you anymore?
We had a little argument.
And?
And that's all you need to know.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
Okay, so we should find the trader, the merchant. He lives somewhere around here, I think. Excuse me, you were saying?
That won't happen again.
Hey, you!
Yeah, I'm leaving.
So, you do know what's good for you.
I think he's in here. What the fuck?
Why have you torn me from...
Why did you attack me? Just for opening your bloody door?
Don't try that again.
What the fuck?
Why have you
Yeah, like hell, my friend. So, okay. That didn't work as planned. Strange. Whistler. Yeah, give me your money. What now? How am I supposed to get to you if you're in here? Okay, get the fuck away. And let's hope that he doesn't close the door once he returns to his hut. Seriously, he shouldn't attack me just for opening his door. But okay, can't help it. Hey, are you taking a bath here? I wonder, is he still following me?
Guy's sneaking off.
I think that's it. Okay, now he's friendly again. I have no idea why he was aggressive.
Hey, you! Aren't you the guy who wants to...
What if I am?
I could help you.
And how?
There are two guys sitting around outside the camp. One of them has stolen something from the ore barons. It's a precious amulet, which should have arrived with the last convoy. One of them should still be in possession of the amulet. If we attack them together, we should manage. I couldn't do it on my own. What do you say?
Not now.
Not interested.
With this kind of attitude, you...
Okay, we will not do that now. I want to talk to Fisk before he goes back to his hut. Sucker. I hate it if they talk to me like that. Hey Fisk.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I didn't do anything.
Hey man, I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
I'd like to buy a sword.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Hey, it's 10 more. Okay, I'll take it. No, maybe later.
Maybe later.
Because I need 10 more ore. Whistler. Fucker.
Hey, you good. Don't do that again.
Go away, talk to me.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
Yes.
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
Okay. Now let's have this conversation again.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted.
Yeah, we
that'll
already
be
had that.
one.
So don't mention Whistler's name.
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
So,
Have you got armor for me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
oh, thanks, but no thanks. You could buy Digger's Light trousers and give you some protection. Or Light Digger's trousers. But it's quite expensive actually. And we will get other armor first for free, I think. So what do you sell?
Show me your goods.
So we could sell some stuff. We don't need the tumblers, we don't need the plates. We don't need the wooden spoon or the pan or the jug. Oh, we'll keep that. Crude sword. I have. Oh, that's Whistler's sword. I won't sell that, but I will sell those axes. But 24 is not really much, but okay. Here you are. So, Whistler, what are you doing back there? Talk to me.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor, and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
Yeah, well, considering that a guy attacked me once I opened his door, it was pretty hard, actually. But okay. What else do we have here? Dexter.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
What is swampweed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Okay, we have a new mission.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Okay.
As long as I'm not involved.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Huh, it was worth a try.
We'll always talk.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing.
So, do you have
Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
merchandise of some sort? He has a map of the colony, it costs 50. But unfortunately, a big territory in the southwest is missing.
Keep it to
Okay.
yourself. People don't need to know it. That's not really my...
So yeah, let's return, and so the map here would cost 50. Let's return to the cartographer. See what it costs there. Oh wait, I think there's another quest we could get here. Dusty, yep, that's the guy. I can't see you. Why can't I see you? Better.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for?
Nothing.
Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Okay. So we'll see whether we find that Melbourne guy. Now he's probably gonna... yeah. We already had that conversation. Thank you. Bye bye, Johnny. No! I gave him ore? What the fuck? Yeah, that sometimes happens because the controls are not too precise here. I probably gave him ore. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Kyle?
How often have I told you bastards no?
Yeah. If you build your hut there, you have to live with it.
That's really not...
Sly.
New here, are ya? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
What?
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
What good will your speaking up for me do?
If you want to join the camp, you need people to speak up for you. If I speak up for you with Diego, that'd be a great help for you.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Okay, this is where we'll go next. Where's the cartographer? Isn't he supposed to be somewhere around here? He's probably out. Graham. That could be him.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Yeah.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
Okay.
I'll pay for the map. Here, take the ore.
Okay. You'll never get a map like this that cheap, believe me.
So what else does he have?
I'd like to buy a map.
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can see on a map, the more expensive it is.
No shit. So... The overview of the old camp. He has a sketch. Yeah, but I don't have 60 ore right now to buy that stuff. Let's take a look at the map that we got. Okay, see, the cross is where the mine is, and we are on the old camp. Okay. It's not rocket science, you know.
Maybe. Keep it here. Hang on.
Digger, shadow. Just a shadow. Oh, there's a cook. Hello, Mr. Cook.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
For instance?
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things.
I think we
The
have that
last one I
already.
sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
Okay, can I get something to eat from you?
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
Cool. Okay. You could come back tomorrow and get another one. Fletcher, who are you? You should know about
Hey,
Nick.
you!
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
Oh? Where are you then?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
Then how come I'm talking to you?
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility. And until he reappears, Thorus has ordered me to guard it.
Do you know where Nex got to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
Why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
It's about Neck.
Yeah?
I think I've found him.
What? Where is he?
Feeding the rats?
Oh no! Damn it! That means I have to run the show here now. I was hoping he'd be coming back. Now I have a problem.
What's the problem?
I'm in debt to Scatty, right up to my neck. Now he knows I'm doing Nick's job. He'll be coming around every day.
Okay.
Let me pass.
We have this amulet here that we found on the body of the dead guard. That actually was the Neck. He was lying in the cave with the mole rats. So yeah, Neck's dead. That means we could present that amulet to what's his face?
Reliance.
Scully, whatever.
Some people never learn.
Where is he? There.
Things would have gone very differently.
I'm not listening to all.
Sly.
I found Neck.
Good. Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
Great. So, I'm still wondering. I think I should be attacked here by a digger. But maybe because I accidentally paid that jackal guy, maybe I'm off the hook now.
There was a time when things were...
I didn't want to do it, but sometimes things...
How often have I...
Yes, just don't build your hut here and everything should be fine.
There was a time.
Just I think he would attack us, but...
Hang on. I hear you've spoken to Bloodwind.
Why? What do you want?
It was real cool of you to refuse to pay him protection money. It means we're all gonna have to pay your share as well.
Oh, yeah?
I'll make sure you remember next time he asks you.
Put the weapon down.
Hey!
Put the weapon. Put the weapon down. Put the weapon down.
Put the...
Put that thing away or you're done for.
What the...
Come on.
What the fuck? Now he's trying to run away? Ah, it works. Okay, and we get our stuff. Yeah, but he's not dead now. He's just unconscious.
Don't bother so much. Yeah.
Now he's dead.
You're very probably right.
That won't happen again.
Although he's still moving. But yeah, I don't want to kill him. Just wanted to show you. Yeah, he falls down again, and we will have to eat something because he hit us once or twice.
Why does that happen over and over again?
Hey, get up again. Okay.
I'm not listening to all the blathering.
That's ever likely to change.
So you think you're one of the wild
Yeah,
boys,
that's
do
never
you?
likely to change.
Why don't you try it with me?
You want to get whacked? All right, if that's what you want.
Really? Not really, right? No. Okay.
Same old story every time.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Okay, so that was actually easy.
I thought the...
Wait a second, is that mud? No, it's just a digger. I think that's mud here. Yep.
Come on.
Everything's
right.
cool. No! What the fuck are you doing? Go back. Okay. So this was fingers, I think. Yes. And now we have to go down because here's the arena. And Scatty is still asleep or what? Nobody's in here. Nice. Means I can loot your chest. Ah, damn, broken. What do we get? Oh, not much. Nobody here. Damn. How many lockpicks do I have? One. One left. Oh, damn you. Scatty.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters. You know.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
How much? 50 ore. That's not much, but you can get it for free somewhere else.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Okay.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
Okay. So we have to fight here and, you know, impress him, then he would support us. It's not going to do it now. I thought during the conversation I saw a meat bug, whatever, running around here, but it's gone now. There it is. I'm gonna catch you, kill you good. Ah, stupid tree. Where are you? Here you are.
What do you intend to do with the...
That was lucky.
No, it was not. It was skill. Guy?
Hello. I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get hold of one as an outsider.
But strangely, if you kill a guard later in the game, you can never take his armor. Although they took the armor from the guards, from the prison guards.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
Why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
Okay. Which one would that be? Probably this one. Oh, there's some ham in the chest. It's open and empty. I even have 2 chests. How do you like them apples? Cool, eh? So you could sleep in a bed and sleep till next morning, midday, next evening, midnight, or don't sleep at all. I will take the last option. So we will fight in the arena later, but not now. Who knows?
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet. But that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
No, not at all.
Well, Smith, how's business?
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
Cool.
I'd like to buy some blacksmith equipment.
So we will buy that. Oh, wait, 40? That's rather expensive. It's 180. No, I will not buy that right now. I don't have enough money for that. Later. Okay. So here are some diggers and a shadow. Wait, are you taking a piss here? Oh, sorry, I didn't want to prime. Oh, I think there should be some. I hear. Oh, there's a box. What's in it? It's empty. Okay. But I think there's some meat bugs here. There. What the fuck? Wow, 10 experience. This is where the cook would have sent us to if we didn't already have enough meat bug meat thingies, whatever. You can still hear them. The Carib, that's a fighter from the new camp, but we're not powerful enough to take on those guys, so we will do that later. What do we have here? Another chest. It's locked. Okay. I wasted enough lockpicks. I have to improve my lockpicking skill before I seriously tackle those chests. And there's this Mordrag guy, see, that Thorus talked about. But it's late and I've played for like an hour and a quarter hour, like 75 minutes or something, so we will take a break here and continue the next video. So wait a second, what did I do? It's not supposed to be an S, it's supposed to be a 2. So, thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Bye.